how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here today to bring you the review for My Hero Academia episode 88. So the season finale, episode 25, season 4, whatever which you want to call it. But regardless of that, next week there will be no My Hero Academia. Until next time, season 5 has already been greenlit. And if you stay tuned to the end of this episode, anime only watchers, I can understand if you have questions like what, but we'll talk about the end of the episode in a little bit. So the episode starts off and we have the Todoroki family. We have the mom, his sister, Shoto's sister, and Natsu. That's the only name I'm remembering right now. But we have these three, and it's basically during this bit of the episode where we find out just Natsu's stance on his dad. I was gonna say the whole family, but it's all about his dad at the end of the day. So we found out his stance on that, and then we get his mom's stance because obviously she's the one that's been going through everything. Because she's like, no, 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 daddy's trying to change. Like he's not all bad anymore. Like he's been bringing me flowers. He is basically trying to change. So we spend about 2 to 5 minutes on that, and then we get to what we really want to see: Endeavor versus the Nomu. And now bits of it I can see an improvement on the animation, but for the most part, it was animated normally how they do a standard episode. But one bit of the episode did throw me off animation wise, and that's the bit where we see Hawks running backwards. That bit to me just seemed a bit, what's going on there? And then, but other than that, animation was cool. So we have the fight. The fight takes place. We see it play out as the episode goes on. We see Endeavor learning as the fight goes on, just realizing different things about this Nomu, its intelligence, what quirks it has, and stuff like that. One thing My Hero Academia does really well is show that all heroes are smart and they do think, even like people in the school, like they the series comes across with saying that all heroes are intelligent, not saying that there are heroes in other stuff that are not intelligent. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. But the fight goes plays out, plays through. One thing that is scary about this Nomu is that it takes the effort of not only Endeavor, who we need to remember is the strongest hero currently, but Hawks as well. I forget his number, like, is it 2? But it takes the pair of them to defeat this Nomu. And granted, Hawks doesn't help out that much, but without his help, Endeavor would not have been able to defeat this Nomu. In no circumstances that I can see in a one-on-one basis would Endeavor have been able to beat this Nomu by himself, and that is a problem because Endeavor almost died to defeat this Nomu. So heroes have got to step up if they're going to be able to take on the League of Villains. And what if this Nomu is like a weak, intelligent one, and they've got some more down the line with bigger and better firepower? So the heroes need to step up in that regard. Also, during this episode, we find out about Hawks' quirk. He can control the feathers on his in his wings, I guess, and then use them each feather individually to do like his bidding, kind of like a puppeteer kind of thing going on there. So we found out that he's quite during the episode. He does mention that how when it comes to power types, he's not that strong, he's not that great. And as the episode goes on as well, we kind of get to see that Hawks is a fan of Endeavor. He does mention that he has been watching him from young, and he also mentions that he himself is not enough to give the people the security that they need, and that they need Endeavor. It doesn't necessarily have to be Endeavor, but that Hawks feels that it should be Endeavor, probably at this present moment in time, until Ryu gets his quiet back and he steps onto the stage. I'm joking, until Deku's ready to take the place as symbol of peace. One thing that this episode really did for me, And I say it did it better than the manga because I don't remember even feeling this way in the manga. So I've gone into this episode knowing what happens, but yet still feeling like Endeavor was going to die. Especially when he took the Nomu up into the sky so he can, obliterate it within peace, so he doesn't have to worry about no one. I was there and thinking like, yo, just a small part of me was thinking, yo, are they changing things with the anime? Are they about to kill off Endeavor? I was like, yo, but they didn't. So they kept things very accurate to the manga. This episode, sorry, took up 2 manga chapters, and they kept it really accurate to that degree. One thing that I feel like I got more of within the manga is, those scenes where you see like Shoto and Natsu and the daughter. I think the mama's right in there as well. I think that there was more of that within the manga, but if there wasn't, I felt like I could feel their desperation more within the manga. So that's the difference for me when watching and reading them both. I felt like Never was gonna die in anime, whereas I didn't feel that in the manga. But I felt the tension of the family more within the manga, but I didn't really feel that in the anime. So yeah, Endeavor saves the day, reiterating that he's the one now. He'll be setting trends from this way forward. It doesn't mention the fact that he used the other fist, because All Might did it. I don't know if it's left or right, but Endeavor decided to do it with the other one, so he's not exactly copying what maybe that's for the next episode. I don't know, but yeah, could have swore it should have happened in this episode. But regardless of that, that's what happens, and yeah, that was it. The end of the episode, we see Deku having a dream. I'm not gonna tell you who the other people are, but surely you could guess who they are. But just in case you don't know who they were, I'm gonna keep it hush hush. And boy, when next season touches, I'm gonna give this episode a 5-star rating. Let's give it on a high. Let's give it a high five. Highest rating possible. Like always, guys, I must give you your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.